All right, we got to get started right away. Hi, I'm John with Become a Drummer, and this is beginner lesson number 7. All right, in this lesson, we're going to start incorporating the crash cymbal into our grooves. Something like this. So as you can see, the crash, it's got a big sound, it's loud, it's in your face. A crash cymbal is typically used when there is an impact in the music. And many times that can happen at the beginning of a phrase. Crash, pop, boom, boom, pop. Or you count a song off like 1, 2, 3, 4, crash. You're right up in their face right from the beginning. At other times, it's maybe you're building up to a chorus or just a big section in the song. And then other times there's just big moments in songs. Maybe there's kind of a punchy moment with the vocalist goes, hey! Or guitar, do 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 do. Or, a horn section. Just in your face stuff with the crash cymbal. But what we'll focus on in this lesson is getting the crash at the beginning of a phrase. So playing the crash and then going straight into your grooves. And if you look at the music, you can see the crash is just on the first note. We're not adding anything. It's just replacing the first note with a crash cymbal. So it's not rocket science, but it does take a little bit of adjusting to get used to. Since there is that extra movement, it's tricky at first. So what we'll do in this lesson is we'll build an exercise that will get you comfortable moving to the crash and back to the hi-hat or the ride cymbal. So let's start by just playing eighth notes on the hi-hat. 1, 2, ready and play, and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now add a kick to the very first beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now go for the crash with that. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'll add a snare on 2. All right, we'll add one more snare to beat 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and crash and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, we're going to add one more kick. And kick. All right. We're just jumping right in there, going for it. With the crash cymbal, we don't actually want to play it that many times. In music, it's used very sparingly. So we'll crash every other time, and I'm also going to change the beat. Let's do the 1 kick snare, 2 kick snare beat. This one. Let's change it to that beat right now. Okay, so every other time,
hit the crash.
And with this beat. 1, 2, ready and go, and. All right, let's move to the right cymbal after this crash. Back to the hi-hat. To the right cymbal. All right. So let's do the same type of thing with the groove from lesson 5 in 12/8. This one. And we'll do that with a crash. Since it is a different feel, let's just play the first couple of notes loosely. So with 12/8 or 6/8, you would be just counting the eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the snare is on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. So just loosely follow along with me. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So pause the video if you want to try that a couple more times to get comfortable. But I'm going to move on straight to the groove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And crash. Right cymbal. And let's do the similar thing with the 16th note groove. So let's loosely get used to moving to the hi-hat again in 16th notes. So it'd be like this. 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and All right, and again, pause the video if you want to do that a couple more times. Otherwise, I'm going to go straight into the groove again, and we'll do the same thing. We won't crash every downbeat, we'll crash every other downbeat. 1, 2, ready and a play and ride cymbal and Alright, so far all the grooves that we've been playing, when we play the crash, there's only one kick. But what if we have a groove that has the double kick, like this one? We'll also want to be able to go to the crash with that kind of groove as well. For this double kick crash combination thing, what works really well is just adding a note in at a time. So that's what I'll do in this video. So let's start with the first two notes. Pretty simple, just kick, kick on the crash hi-hat. Easy. So let's add the next note, which would be a snare drum and hi-hat at the same time. 3 notes, right? And we're not in time, just loosely follow me. And we'll add one more note. It's a good idea to also bring in the counts into your head. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So next we'll add the 3 and kick, kick. So we'll add 2 notes like this. Kick, kick. And let's add one more note, the snare. So once we add in that last note, we would effectively begin to loop it. So let's actually not fully loop it just yet. Let's play that last note and then we'll just pause in between each go. Okay, so there's kind of a hidden next step. We wouldn't go straight into playing the beat now. We would want to play until the next downbeat. So kick, kick, snare, and crash. So we'll play all the way through the beat and we'll do the first crash, but then we'll pause there, just like this. And let's do the next note. Let's add the next note. And now let's add in the next snare, and this will actually be the last one that we're adding in. So don't worry, we're not going to do this for the rest of it. This will be the last one. Like that. One more time. And from there, now we'll just play the beat on loop. I'll end the video here, but you can practice going to the right cymbal with that beat as well, or any other groove that you've learned. If you gained something from this lesson, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let any other beginning drummer know about this channel. As always, happy drumming and take care of yourselves.